going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. We have an update going on Gran Turismo Sport, so it looks like this is going to be quite very interesting to take a good look, to have some new stuff going on. So looks like we got 5 new cars has finally arrived. So looks like we got the BMW M3 Coupe 2003, and looks like the new Vision Gran Turismo car is the Jaguar Vision Gran Turismo Coupe 2020. So this is going to be quite very surprising to be what's also seen in the GT World Tour in Tokyo. And luckily that the RE Amiria FD3S RX7 is now in the game, so this is perfect for everyone, that we are very excited to see the tuned version of the RX7 from Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6. So luckily, the German automotive brand RUF has finally made its return, so looks like they brought the CTR3 2007. And lastly is the GT limited version of the Toyota 86. So this is going to be quite very excited to be able to try out 5 new rides to be available. So the new content is now added into the game, so it looks like it's Lewis Hamilton's time trial challenge. So it was also added into the campaign mode, so this will be able to have a paid content. So hope everybody is about to be ready to go to take the time trial challenge. We'll be able to get ready to prove its worth. We'll be able to do most of it to be able to get prepared to do a lot of challenge will be able to be made. And also the Circuit des Spas Francorchamps has been added to the circuit experience, so this is going to be quite doing perfect to be ready to go for having a lot of basic steps. We're also going to master the Belgium racetrack. Now looks like this is going to go and get ready to get started, so this will might be able to check it out on the Brand Central. So this will be able to check something on the Europe. So this will might be able to have a first start is the Jaguar. So this is going to be quite very perfect for us to be able to have its own Vision Gran Turismo. So this is going to be quite doing perfection to be able to take a good look for. So this looks definitely might be pretty excellent to see it. So this might be cost 1,000,000 credits, just like all the other Vision Gran Turismo cars. So this is definitely might be quite stated to be marked as a 2020 model, as we all saw in the GT World Tour in Tokyo. So you might be able to take a good look at this nice style interior, because it was very futuristic. Because this is going to be quite very excellent to be able to see all kinds of spec of performance, because that was quite very realistic and very futuristic, because that ride is super awesome to be able to try it out for. So that might be drivetrain to be marked as all-wheel drive, so that was definitely might be a very good performance. So that was a pretty impressive Vision GT car made by Jaguar. So let's just gonna go and take a good look at this vehicle to be able to have something. So there are some 5 colors to be available to pick, so this is gonna be quite very super epic to be able to see it. So this one might be able to show the name of the colors, so this one might be able to have something to be quite giving the determined choice we'll be able to pick. So let's just gonna go and pick the color. Cashmere is definitely might be giving a good start to be able to see it. So this one might be able to give a studio scenes, we might be able to have the example. But it was quite super amazing to be able to have another Vision GT in the game, because this is definitely might be quite very futuristic to be able to see it. So it was inspirational to be able to have this car. We'll be able to be ready to race for a one-make challenge. So looks like I'll be able to get ready to buy this car, because perfect price for 1,000,000 credits. This will be able to take to be able to try this ride out, because this one might be able to join in. We'll be able to be ready. So this one might be able to take a while to be patient. So just gonna get ready to buy this car, because it's gonna be quite doing good to be able to see some more Vision GT cars. But even perhaps this will might be able to have another Vision Gran Turismo will be able to coming in is the Lamborghini. That will be might be quite set to be arrived in spring 2020, so all we have to be able to wait. So we will always going to be able to try out with some new rides for everybody to be able to get ready. Now, this will might be able to purchase to buy, so here it is, folks. This Jaguar Vision GT is a beauty. A excellent art of performance, because this is going to be quite doing good to be able to try this vehicle out. So I'll have to accept this to say yes, and this is going to be quite brilliant to be able to try this Vision GT out for a spin. Now this is going to be able to going in, so next up is the BMW. So looks like this is going to be able to have a fully premiumized car on the BMW M3. So this is going to be a 2003 model, so this is definitely might be doing good to be able to have this car as an N300 category. So maybe unlike the other BMW M3 from the last Gran Turismo game, so it was also stated as a standard model. So maybe different versions of the BMW M3 was also as a 2003 model. So this is definitely might be a premiumized car for. So speaking of the 2003, but it also used to be as a 2004 model back from the Gran Turismo 4 through Gran Turismo 6 has stated as a standard car. Different versions like the CSL and GTR, it looks definitely might be also to have the same thing for. So looks like this is going to be able to have a 2003 BMW M3 is definitely available to be in the game. So that was definitely might be quite very good to be able to see it. So now this is going to be able to have a total number of colors is 12. So this is going to be quite having a lot of choice to be picked. So only going to be able to have white color, silver, and mostly that this is going to be quite giving a good choice to be able to have the name of the color. So this is going to get everything to be recognized for. So if you really want to pause this, because this will might be able to name all the colors for each specific cars to be available to be able to choose. So this is going to be quite very impressive to be able to have. Now this is going to get everything to be able to choose this color. So kind of make sure to be able to go with the Titan Silver. So this is definitely might be doing good to be able to see it. So this one might be able to have a good price credits by 84,000. So this looks definitely might be a good amount. We might be able to get this car. So this one might be able to go and acquire it. So this is definitely might be doing good to be able to have a BMW M3 with a fully premiumized car in the game, but a different year model was definitely might be doing the different ways to see it. So right now RUF has finally made its return to be added into the Grand Central. So hope this is going to be quite doing good to be able to have a CTR 3 in the game. So mostly other RUF cars from the previous Gran Turismo games. So it is also appears in Gran Turismo 2. So all they got is the N700 category is the supercar. So the drivetrain is the mid-engine sports car. So this is definitely might be pretty impressive to be able to have this car in the game. So well, unlike the Porsche, because Porsche also all kinds of very good sports car models like the 911 GT3 RS, because it was definitely might be able to have a tuner brand counterpart in the game. So well, it is definitely might be quite pretty amazing to be able to have a supercar was also has stated for. So it also cost 600,000 credits, because that was quite very good for us to be able to buy this car in the game, because well, I might be able to get this car later on, so not enough credits, because this one might be able to have to take a good look at this nice ride to be in the studio scene. So looks like this one might be able to have a black color, silver, Grand Prix white, and the beige color, light yellow, blossom yellow, and orange, blood orange. Well, can I say that blood orange is definitely might be titled as orange red, India red, magenta, strawberry, and also the purple color. That was definitely might be able to pronounce this name board. So, and there's the acid blue, Mexico blue, the light blue, jade green, yellow green, and also the bridge green. But this is super awesome to be able to have this CTR3 could probably able to buy it. So gotta make sure, folks, if you have enough credits to buy this vehicle, you're lucky to be able to have this to be as a favorite vehicle, because this is going to be quite, perfection is going to be quite doing good to be able to try this vehicle. So that was also appears from the crew. So hope everybody enjoyed playing the crew. Is definitely might be quite giving a good joyride to be able to explore around for. So I'll make sure I'll be able to get this car later on, folks. So this is going to be able to take a one big tour to be able to try out for 5 cars. So this is always having a busy time to be able to have a sportsmanship rating we might need to keep it up for. So now on to Toyota. So looks like we're about to get another Toyota 86 GT. Was also stated as a limited edition. So this is definitely might be the 3rd Toyota 86 model. So this is going to be quite giving a good updated style on the front bumper. So even the body version is definitely might be able to have a good significant price amount of 31,840 credits, but it was giving a good price for it. So unlike the original Toyota 86 GT that has 29,052 credits, because this is definitely might be able to have a differences for each price. And also the GRMN also costs 50,000 credits. So maybe this is definitely might be able to buy this limited edition model. So this is definitely might be a very good choice to be able to purchase. So this is going to be able to have 6 colors, same thing like the Toyota 86 GT. So this is going to be quite doing good for all of us to be able to buy this new limited model. So that was also designed in 2016. Now this is going to be able to choose any colors whenever you like to pick. So this is going to be quite giving a good choice to be able to buy this car. So just going to go with the pure red color. So this is going to be quite doing good to be able to buy this ride, because this is definitely might be doing good for having the 3rd Toyota 86 GT in the game. So it was definitely might be giving the best choice for Toyota to be able to have all kinds of good sports car models, was also to be giving a special choice to be marked as limited. Now looks like it's time to go on to RE Emiria, because looks like the Time Attack RX-7 is in. So this is going to be quite pretty impressive for everybody who really wants to buy this tune car version of the RX-7. Now this is definitely established in 1974, so this was definitely might be a very good iconic tuner car brand to be in the game. So there you go, folks. This is a very good price amount for 100,000 credits. So the RE Emiria FD3S RX-7 was also to be categorized as an M400 category. So hope everybody is quite very excited to get this car, because if you're an RX-7 fan lover, this car is good for you to get this ride, because it is quite pretty awesome to be able to try this vehicle out for a spin. But this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to ride this vehicle since Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6. But now in sport mode, it's fully customized, ready to be used in the library editor, because that was quite super amazing to be able to have any kinds of library design for the RX-7. So one color is available is the cyan blue. So this is going to be quite doing impressive to be able to see it. So this will be quite doing good for every RX-7 fans who really wants to customize their own library, because that was quite pretty excellent, because this is going to have themselves a very own tune car version with some good library designs because it also has some good decals on it, because that was pretty good. So this is going to be able to buy this credit. So this wheel might be quite doing good to be able to ready to try it out later on. So good thing that the RX-7, also titled as the RE Emiria, was in the game. So this is going to be quite doing good to be used for having one good race to be on the time trial, because that was quite super tune-tastic for having this most awesome JDM sports car to be able to ready to try it out. Now this is going to get everything will be ready to go, so this will might be able to check out some on the campaign. So this is going to get everything to be well expanded to be able to see it. I'll just have to be able to ignore that. So now this is going to be able to see some new rounds going on in the GT League. So everything will might be added in on the passion of Dr. Wagner's race. So this is going to be quite very impressive to be able to race on Sardinia, Road Track B, and Autopolis. So new events also comes in every time. So that was definitely might be quite giving some new expansions for every GT players could probably able to race in the GT League again. This will might be able to give a perfect start to be able to earn some credits. It's going to get everything important to do. So hope this is going to get everything. We'll be ready to get back on to the GT League for a walkthrough later on. So having a lot of important things to do. So this is going to be quite doing impressive to be able to take on the time trial challenge with Lewis Hamilton. So a mode where you can try your hand at breaking some of Lewis Hamilton's records. So this is going to be able to take a lot of challenge for. So watch the video.
Hey guys, I've just set some lap times on Gran Turismo Sport, and now it's your turn.
This car's wicked. I like this car.
I can definitely go quicker. You just gotta practice and practice and practice to get the right lines. I can't wait to see what times you get.
Wow, now that was pretty amazing to be able to watch this video. So this will be a paid content, so this is going to be able to take on the time trial challenge, folks. So hope you guys might need to get it, because this is going to be quite very impressive to be added into the game. So this will might be able to have yourself to prove your skills, will might be able to beat the lap times that Lewis Hamilton made. So it's always going to be able to test our racing skills. We're also going to be on the higher limit. So right now, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps is now added in onto the circuit experience. So this is going to be able to have 5 sections. Is going to get everything will be getting started. So we all know about the turns and circuits, and now this is going to get everything what we have to do to be ready. So this will might be able to use this car is the Porsche 911 RSR model 991 2017. So this is going to be quite giving a good basic step. We might be able to get ready to get started. So that will be quite doing good to be able to have a new set of challenges. We're also going to need to do a lot of basic work to be able to race on Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. So now it's time to get ready to take the time trial to try out the Jaguar Vision GT Coupe 2020. Now this is going to get everything to be choosing a racetrack we might be able to get set up for a recommend. Now this is going to get everything to be ready. So going Branch Hatch Grand Prix circuit. So this is going to get everything to be going on for the noon condition. Now this is going to be quite very excellent to be able to see for one good realistic interior view, but the door itself is definitely might be quite surprising to see it. So that was quite pretty impressive to be able to have the Jaguar to be in the game. But this one might be able to see this engine sound. So it was quite very awesome to see it. Now this is going to be able to have the max horsepower of 1004. Max torque is 295.2. The weight is 3086. And of course, is the all-wheel drive. So this is going to get everything to be prepared to get set up. So no tuning available. So this is definitely also as an electric vehicle. So this is definitely might be having a first gear transmission to be quite doing well set up for. So that was definitely also marked as an electric vehicle, folks, because this is the future of Vision Gran Turismo, because that was quite giving us all kinds of unique concept cars that made by designers. So let's just gonna go and get ready to try it out, because look at this, folks. The wings just popped up, and that was quite pretty awesome to see it. So that was quite very amazing to be able to see it in the GT World Tour in Tokyo. Now this is gonna get everything to be ready to go. So this is gonna get everything we might be able to try it out to see it. So this car also perform itself to be able to have that wing part to be popped up to be able to see it. So it is also look like a race car. So this is definitely might be quite super amazing to be able to see it. So it also to be able to pop out on the wing part to see it. Now this is going to be able to see a good look at this interior view. So that was super realistic to see it, because that was giving a lot of good handling performance. So that was giving the new design of the future is definitely might be able to have a good art of performance. So this is going to get everything what we have to do, because just giving it one good trying out of this ride is going to get everything to be well basic up to do a lot of experience to be able to ride any kinds of Vision Gran Turismo cars, because this one of this fully detailed interior is giving the good modern future style is going to be quite super realistic to be able to enjoy it. Now this is going to get everything to be able to look around to see it, because just going to be able to try it out to take the time trial, we might be able to do a lot of tests to be able to get set up for. But that was pretty awesome to be able to try this Vision GTR out to be able to get ready for a spin. So gonna make sure that this is gonna need to do a lot of practice. So this is gonna get everything we'll be able to going in. But you may also see the miles is definitely might be able to show for. So that was also might be able to have differences to be able to see it. So it was quite pretty realistic to be able to see it. So gonna make sure to see how this goes, because Jaguar Vision GT is definitely might be giving a new futuristic style design is going to be quite based up from any other style performance. So you may be also to see the wing part by taking a lot of turns to be able to coming in for. Oh man, almost loosened up on it. So this is going to need to do a lot of practice if you really want to try this car out, because it's very realistic to be able to see it for. So, well, despite for the reasons to be able to have this, to be able to have every new rides to be available to try it out. So the wing part is also to be able to move around while taking the turns from left and right. But it is quite very inspirational to be able to try this ride out, because this is definitely might be giving the good basic steps that most GT players like us, oh man, almost lost that effort to be able to try this perfection, because gonna make sure to do some practice when trying out new rides is important. We might need to take a few steps. We'll make one good perfection is gonna get everything going in to make a good piece of performance to be able to try it out for. Now, this is gonna get everything has to do it for one good perfection lap for. So I hope this is gonna get everything. We'll be ready to take the challenge. We're also gonna get prepared to do it. Now, it's time to get ready for one make race. So I just want to see the Jaguar Vision GT could probably able to race for a 1-make challenge to be trying out to begin. Now here we go, folks. This will be a test for 2 Jaguar Vision GT race on branch hatch. We might be able to get prepared. So hope this is going to be able to do for a lot of practice to be ready to go. So this will might be able to go for 2 laps for having this race. We might be able to get ready. Now here we go. We're rolling, and now this is going to be able to going on the grid start. So this is going to get everything. We're also going to be able to do some handling practice. And then this is going to be able to go faster. We might be able to take. So it will always going to be able to do some more practice by using the Jaguar Vision GT. So this is going to be able to do a lot of handling steps and going in for having a lot of faster speed. Will might be able to take importantly. So we just definitely might need to do as much perfection out there. So simply that this is going to get everything. We might be able to do some more racing steps. So it's going to be able to have a hard challenge. We'll be able to have a good clean race, but the risk will be made. We're always going to be able to take some few turns. It's going to get everything. We might be able to find a way to perform. But this is going to be able to take the slower steps. So better make sure if we really want to go faster, for the Jaguar Vision GT, we might need to take the upper hand. We might be able to go much faster as possible. So the handling is definitely might be very important. So if we have to make sure that we have to be very careful, that we have to be able to try not to make any mistakes, because this is also going to be able to do some more practice to be able to take the time trial or the custom race whenever you like, because this is going to get everything what we have to do. We might be able to take some few steps. We might be able to perform. So this we might need to do a lot of practice whenever we can. Now this is going to get everything going on to be able to proceed to the final lap. We're on our way, and now we're getting there. So this is going to get everything to do some plenty of handling. So kind of say that the wing part is going to be quite popped up when going faster. It's going to get everything. We're also going to deal with some turns whenever the wing part is going to be able to pop up and move around to see it. It's also going to be able to keep it nice and steady. We're also going to be able to take a lot of good mobility. We're always going to be able to keep it up. So this is definitely might be giving a good directional guidelines to be able to take a lot of good perfection. We might be able to perform. Now this is going to get everything. We might be able to keep it nice and tight. Doing a good clean lap around the track is going to get everything to do a lot of practice whenever we have to keep it up. Getting closer, so this is going to get everything. We're also going to be able to following up on it. So this will might be able to start out for having the tire compound. It's the sports soft tires. So this is definitely might be doing good to be able to do much luxury futuristic type to be able to drive faster. We might be able to keep it up for. Now going on to the final stretch, so that should be it. And this wasn't so bad at all, folks, because it will might be need to do a lot of more practice whenever we have to keep it up, because taking a lot of steady balance for having this race is important. So whenever you really want to do it, or giving a lot of important tips whenever we have to, because this will might be able to take some plenty of practice. We might be able to go faster and take some handling whenever the wing parts are definitely moving around by directions. So this will might be able to take some small earnings, and then this will might be able to take some few distance, since taking a lot of practice. We're also going to be on the time trial. So here it is, folks. This is the racing outfit for the Jaguar Vision Gran Turismo, because it was very futuristic to see it. So that was quite pretty awesome to see how it goes, because the helmet itself is definitely might be more futuristic. So kind of say I kind of like this helmet, because it is giving a new style for Jaguar that might be able to have its own unique racing outfit. Very good for Vision Gran Turismo for having this race outfit, but this is going to be quite very impressive to see each kinds of unique racing outfits in GT Sport. So this is definitely might be doing good for the Jaguar Vision GT. Could probably able to have a test challenge on branch hatch Grand Prix circuits. So it will always going to be able to go faster and do some more handling when the wing parts are also going to pop up and move around by directions. We're also going to be able to take a good race with a good perfection we're always going to need to have. It was a pretty good update out there, folks. So we have the Jaguar Vision Gran Turismo in the game. RUF has finally made its return, and Lewis Hamilton's Time Trial Challenge has added to the campaign mode. So if we had to purchase it so we can probably take the challenge, so we had to be able to go faster to beat the best lap times that Lewis Hamilton made, is a very tough challenge, so we have to be prepared to do the best whatever we can. And the other news that Laguna Seca is coming to Gran Turismo Sport by the later update, but not on this update, so it will be able to be set to be in next month, so we gotta get ready to go. So hope we did pretty good out there. We'll also have some new cars to be able to enjoy it, so we are very excited to be able to race on Laguna Seca by next month. So all we have to do is to be patient, folks, because this is all we have to do is to sit back and wait. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed the update. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.